Hi Makeup Addicts, welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name's Sarah and today we're just going to do a really quick tutorial on this really easy soft glam look using the Tati Textured Neutrals palette. So to get us going, the first thing I'm going to do is prime my eyes. Today I'm using the P. Louise base in 05 Rumour. I put that on with a brush and then smooth it out with the beauty blender just to get rid of any brush marks. Then the first shade that I'm going to go in with is the matte shade of Soothe. And I'm just going to tuck the brush into the crease of my eye and then just very gently just start wiggling that brush around in soft circular motions. I'm holding the brush very near to the end of the brush to keep the motion really soft, and I will lay this crease shade down without going back into the pan. So all of this is just one dip into the pan. It's such a pigmented shade, it's unbelievable. But I really work on this shade and give it a good blend out, not only up towards my brow but then also just across towards the inner corner of my eye. It's a really easy shade to work with, probably the easiest shade to work with in the palette. But this shade is basically mapping out our outer area, so none of the other shades that we lay down are going to go beyond the boundary that this shade leaves us. And when I'm happy with where the colour is on my eyelid, I then just go in one last time, still no extra colour on the brush, and just tidy up those outside edges, making sure it's nicely diffused out towards the brow. The next shade I go in with here is Ritual, still sticking with the matte of each shade here. And I'm just using this Morphe M321 brush, which is a sort of fluffy pencil brush really. And I'm just patting this shade onto the outer corner of my eyelid, really taking care not to come any further in than about 1/3 of the way in towards the centre of my eye. So I'm just patting that on and then I go in and blend that out with a blending brush. And I just blend this out by taking a tiny amount of the shade onto my blending brush just to help diffuse those edges. The next shade that I'm going to take is the metallic version of Aura, and I do this in a really specific way. So I take an eyeshadow brush, a packing brush, and I'm using the MAC 239 brush, and I rub the bristles in a fresh makeup wipe just to dampen the brush. Dab that off just a little bit on my hand and then go into the colour, and then every time I go back into the colour I rub the brush in the makeup wipe again. It just gives a really nice level of dampness to pick up enough product and then place it really nicely on your eye with quite a lot of opacity. So I really do enjoy that way of applying a shimmer shade, and it works so well on the shimmers in this palette. I've just taken Aura from the very centre of my eye and I'm just taking it all the way out to meet the deeper Ritual shade. You could go one step further and do this as a cut crease, however I'm not very good at those, so I'm not doing one. So I'm just taking that all over my lid just to the point where it meets the Ritual shade. Then I'm just going to take a tiny bit more of that Ritual shade onto my blending brush and just really convince those two colours to blend into each other on the outer corner of my eye. After that bit of blending, I decided I just wanted to top up my Aura, so once again I rubbed my brush in a makeup wipe, popped it into Aura, and then just put this over that centre portion of my eye, and then just using the warmth of my finger to just blend that out a bit so there was no new harsh lines. And to be fair, I'm pretty happy with that exactly how it is. You could totally stop there and just pop on some mascara, but I just wanted to elevate the look ever so slightly. So I just popped on some eyeliner. This is a liquid liner by W7, which to be fair, I find really easy to use considering how liquidy it is. I just run this really close to my lash line. I find that this just gives my lashes a bit of a lift because they need it. They're pretty flat all on their own. So I just wanted to add this for a bit of an impact. I then went ahead and curled my lashes, but did this while my liner was still wet. This is why I've taken off half of my liner, as you'll have seen in the opening shot. But I curled my lashes, add some mascara, and that is the look finished. Thanks so much for watching this video today. If you enjoyed this one, then give it a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate that. And if you like this sort of content, then please consider subscribing. I upload content every Monday and Friday, and the videos are always about skincare or makeup. So if you like that sort of thing, this channel might be for you. Other than that, I hope you're having a wonderful time wherever you are in the world, and I hope to see you in the next video. But until then, bye for now.